Okay, here's a little extra video for you how to make popcorn. Right, what you need are some kernels, corn kernels, okay? I call them popcorn seeds. And what you need to do is place a few of those into the bottom of your pan. And it really doesn't take many, and you will have lots and lots of popcorn from them. I'm almost tempted to do all of those, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep a few. Right, so the next thing you want to do is to have some oil in there with them. Only really want 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, so that's 1, 2 tablespoons of oil. And then if you like salted popcorn, I find to put some salt in now and some salt in afterwards helps, okay? This way you get that real sort of slight subtle taste of salt, because they pop within it, and then the salt afterwards is just sort of your added on salt. It is quite a bitter salt, so we do need to be conscious of the amount of salt we do have in our diet, but actually at a younger age you can cope with okay amount of salt. Also, it's quite good for keeping us hydrated, so you want to do is just mix that around, make sure that they are covered in the oil and the salt. Give the pan a little bit of a shake. There you go, try and get them a little bit flat if you can, so they're not all piled on top of each other. That way they just heat up and cook a little bit faster that way. Okay, so there they are in the pan. I'm just going to turn my heat on. Now, the really important thing is that you have a lid on, because when these pop, they will pop out of the pan. It's popcorn being the name. So what we're going to do is just pop a lid on. Now this can take a little while, but eventually you'll hear them start to pop. And you want them to pop quite rapidly, so you need to listen and you need to allow them to pop rapidly, and then they will start to pop a little bit slower. And it's when they start popping about 1 every 5 seconds, you know it's done. Okay, so now they're slightly more rapid. Going on, and what I want that to do is to slow down before I really start taking off the hop. Okay, so right, they're starting to get fewer between now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the heat off, so there's no heat underneath them at all now, and it's purely just the pan, the hot pan, that's allowing them to cook. Now, there's always quite a bit of smoke when it's done, and you can see that they're still popping, and you can hear them still popping. And they will still pop for a bit because the pan is still hot, so that's still cooking them at the bottom. Okay, but there you go. That is your air popped popcorn. And that is a lot healthier than your microwave popcorn or your shop bought popcorn. This has been freshly made, and it is a whole grain, so again, really good whole grain snack to keep us going.